Happy July, everyone. I figured it is time for another plant repotting, so I might as well just chat with you as I am repotting the plant. But hello, it's officially summer, right? So let me know how your summer has been going. I would love to hear all about it, hear all about the good things you've been doing. I know that I'm not alone in this, but in Baltimore, we have had like an incredible, I'm gonna move this closer. We've had a crazy heat wave, and it has been like in the hundreds with the heat index and everything like that. It has been solidly in the hundreds. So it's been kind of crazy. Like I have had actual plans that I have canceled because it was going to be too hot out. Like last night, I had tickets to go see Alanis Morissette and Joan Jett, both of whom I adore, at an outdoor venue where I was going to be sitting on the lawn. And the heat index was like 103, 104, and they were predicting thunderstorms. And I was like, yeah, no. This is the baby I have to repot today. He's looking like really sad, but look how tiny. I have a feeling this is going to be, you can see the roots are poking out the bottom. Oh my gosh. You think it's root bound? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But yes, anyway, I have not wound up, like I haven't done a whole lot in the past few days, but June was a month that was just a little much for me, if I'm being honest. There was too much going on. There was too much going on where like usually I love it where I have one day each weekend where I have plans and then I can rest and relax a little bit. I didn't really have that too much, if I'm being honest. Like for me, it was basically that like I just was go, go, go the whole month. And that turned out to be just a little bit much for me. So that's why there was no vlog. But this month, honestly, I'm so happy that plans seem to be more low key. This is the week of July 4th. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on the actual 4th. There's a town near us that has like a really cool 4th of July parade. It's very like low key small town and it's adorable and I love it. So I might wind up doing that, but I don't know. But I'm going to take you guys along with me on the month, but let's get this plant repotted. Hi, I haven't really vlogged in a few days at this point, but mainly because Tim and I had, I don't want to say 4 days off because it was technically like 3.5 days off. We had July 4th and then the Friday after he had off and I had only about a half day. And then we had 2 days off after that and we just kind of like enjoyed each other's company and just had fun in general. So on July 4th, we went to watch the fireworks at the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. It was really nice, actually. We weren't in the Inner Harbor. We were technically in an area called Federal Hill, and we were able to just watch the fireworks, and they were so close, and it was so beautiful. Took us forever to get out of the city, but that's okay. And then we got home to our neighbors. I say our neighbors, so I can see their house from my window right now, right? But they are technically like on the street that's, you know, kind of catty corner to us. They were shooting off their own fireworks until about 11:30 at night. And I don't want to be a freaking Karen, but I was like, come on. And my poor cat, Haggis, the sensitive boy, was so scared that night that he was like hiding all night. It was just kind of a mess. They eventually stopped, thank goodness. But so yeah, we did that. We've gone swimming a few times. Yesterday I went to a friend's barbecue, but I've just really been enjoying, you know, being a little more relaxed because like I mentioned, June was a little bit like haywire for us. So I'm kind of enjoying, again, being more relaxed. But this week should be fairly chill. It's very, very hot in Baltimore. But this weekend, something I'm super excited about that I'm going to take you all along with us is we're doing a tour of the Westminster Burial Grounds and Catacombs, apparently. It's where Edgar Allan Poe is buried, amongst others. And it's supposed to be just like a little spooky tour. But what's nice is that I am an old person, okay? I'm an old person, but even with my age, I have never been somebody who stays up late. I've always been a kind of like early to rise, early to bed kind of girl. Even when I was a kid and I would have slumber parties, I was always the first one to sleep. Please comment down below if you are also that person. But this event is taking place at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. Like, be still my heart. Be still my heart. I am so excited for that. But we also did have kind of something big pop up for this month. So Tim and I have always wanted to do something. In LA, we had always heard about this event that was called Wumpskate. And if you are into at all like the goth industrial music scene, there is a band called Wumpscut. And so what this was kind of a goth industrial roller skating night. And it went on for a very long time, like over a decade. It ended in 2013 and we were always like, what if we did something like that here just once, even if it's just for ourselves? So we decided that we wanted to do kind of like a gothy skate night, roller skating night. And then we were like, you know what if we also just made it a fundraiser too? And we could sell tickets to it. Maybe other people would be interested and we could give whatever proceeds are left over to a good cause. So we decided to book a roller skating rink for like in whole, like as a private party. And it is happening on July 31st. And we put up the information about this event. So the money is going to go to an animal rescue that we are both kind of passionate about. We put up info for this event on Facebook and we were honestly expecting maybe like 30 of our friends to click interested and that's where it would end. Oh no, au contraire, mon frère. As it turns out, we currently are standing at around 400 people interested in the last 24 hours, which is a little overwhelming if I'm being honest. We've already sold 28 tickets, which I think is pretty great for having been live for that short amount of time. So I really think it's going to sell out. I never thought it would sell out. Like, we have a capacity of 150 people max, and I think we're going to get there, which is just, oh my gosh, it's crazy to me. We did not think this many people would be interested, and I'm so touched that they are. And if all goes well, we're going to be able to donate a significant amount of money to this animal rescue. So anyway, I'm going to take you on that night and show you what it's like, what it is, and show you how it goes. And I'm very excited for it. We already have the playlist. I have no idea what I'm going to wear. I have no idea what I'm going to wear, so I need to figure that out. But just some other weird things happening this month. I am looking to do some redecorating in the house. I have a designer friend of mine coming over tomorrow to give some tips and tricks, and she's going to make me a mood board and everything like that, so I'm excited for that. I'm also looking to add some display for my books. I've been getting this itch lately that I have so many books I love that I really want to display, so I want to get a bookshelf and just things like that. So we're gonna go along this month. I think it's gonna be good, and let's go. So it is Friday, July 12th, and I feel like one thing that I definitely want to talk about is something that Tim and I have been thinking about for a while, but now I feel like it's kind of been thrust into like speed motion. So we have a tendency, this is the second house we've owned, we have a tendency to spend a lot of time designing the rooms, or, you know, putting art in the rooms or plants in the rooms that everybody sees. I think everybody does this, right? Like, you spend a lot of time on your living room or your kitchen or things like that. And our bedroom is always an afterthought. We lived in our other place for 11 years and just never did anything with it, really. Like, we slapped some paint on the walls, we put up a picture from IKEA and called it a day. Like, it didn't have a whole lot of personality. So we did the same with this room, and like, we didn't even paint. We've done nothing. Like, I bought a comforter or a duvet, like a duvet, and thought that would bring the room together. And it didn't. Nothing ever happened. So one of my girlfriends is actually an interior designer. She has this new service where she offers like that she can just come and give you a consultation and like a mood board at a discounted rate. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's at least get some direction. So she came over the other day and gave us some great direction. And now I feel like we are full speed ahead. And this weekend, I think we're going to spend a lot of time looking for some new stuff. So I want to go ahead and show you the bedroom the way that it is now, and show you exactly how weird and boring it is. And you know what? I was going to like clean up. Let me straighten up a little bit. Okay, I didn't do much, but I at least wanted to make the bed. So this is the duvet cover I bought, which I am obsessed with. I love the maximalist vibe. The designer is Emma J. Shipley, and I love it. I love it. I love it. But what's cool about it too is that it is reversible. So you can choose your side. But other than that, this room has nothing in it. Like we've got this piece of furniture to hold sheets. That is the cat's litter box. Back here is a weird little nook that we had no idea what to do with. So we did nothing. This is my closet. There's a pole in the center of the room, and this is structural, so we can't take that down. That is our bathroom. And then there's another nook here, and we keep the cat food down here. So we basically have a whole lot that we want to do in here now, and let me talk you through it, and then we're gonna go shopping this weekend. We're starting to shop for things, and we have some ideas that came from my designer friend. So first things first, paint. This room is so gray. So we are thinking of doing a deep teal, like a very deep dark teal, but we are going to keep the trim nice and white and crisp. I'm not painting the ceiling. I know a lot of people like to do that, but we're not. Now, we're not so angry. Like I know a lot of people get very angry at the big lights, like when there's very bright lights like this. We don't care so much about that, but we are thinking of trying to install a dimmer at least, but this is something big. So we got these nightstands probably about, I don't even know, 15 years ago maybe at Goodwill. $15 for the pair, and we spray painted them white. We have since painted them like 5 times, and like as you can tell, like they're good pieces of furniture, but they're boring. They don't really represent us, and I'm just kind of tired of them. I think I can still sell them, but we've got one on each side. So we are thinking that the ones we are going to get are probably going to have some like wood and gold aspects to it, like wood, gold, white. That's what we're going for. I think we are also going to finally get curtains on all these. We are thinking even, so she suggested, with the teal walls, teal curtains as well. And it would just kind of have different textures to it. So I think that could be really cool. That's something we want to do. The rug is proving to kind of be something that we don't know what to do. Like I thought this was kind of cute and everything like that. And it is, and I still don't hate it, but we think we want a longer rug on either side, and we're thinking maybe orange as the pop of color instead of pink. So actually, whoa, Piper, hey. So we actually have, let's see if I can show you. We have this bench here that we have always had. We just keep it covered up because the cats unfortunately kind of destroy it, but I love the pop of orange against the teals and greens and blues. So I think we might have orange in the rug instead and see what we can do there. We are also thinking that back here, so she suggested putting like kind of like a ladder bookshelf back there, which I don't think is a bad idea at all. I think that could work, but the litter box is actually the perfect height. So we are even thinking what we might do is put this on wheels so we can wheel it back and then wheel it forward when we need to change the litter. For this pole, we are going to possibly add, so she suggested a sort of, I guess, like decorative element of adding pieces of wood to just make it something that it's not like you're trying to hide it, maybe almost kind of feature it. So I'm honestly really excited to get started on this. Now, I don't think it's going to be finished by the end of this vlog, but I think we're probably going to get a lot done. Like, I'm eager to paint. We went and got paint swatches last night. Wait, here, I'll go ahead and show you the main paint swatch I'm thinking of. Hi, Haggis. Want to come say hi? The one that I'm leaning most towards is, where is it? Is this color. So this is called Teal Motif, and it's kind of just like a really deep, rich teal. The only thing that I worry about is that it's so similar in a way to our living room. But I think it's different enough. I'm excited. Hi, good morning. Even if it's not your morning, it is mine. It is currently 7:54 a.m. and it is Saturday, July 13th. I have no concept of time. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last clip, but today we are going on a tour. Like before we go shopping for the bedroom, we're going on a tour of the Westminster Burial Grounds, I believe it's called, but it's where Edgar Allan Poe is buried. We've never done that before. We booked this a long time ago. A very long time ago. So I am lathered in sunscreen, but what I wanted to do, we've got to leave like pretty quick. I want to see if I can do an actual 5-minute makeup look. I'm not trying to do anything dramatic. I'm trying to just do some skin and maybe some liquid liner and lip liner and call it a day. We're about to go out to breakfast first, but let's see if I can actually do this. I want to time it. Okay, like I said, skincare is already done, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. I already have my foundation on. I'm going to go now. Okay, I hit 5 minutes, but that's not bad, right? I gotta do lip liner and maybe a little highlighter, and then I'm done, so. So now that we're actually in the car and I'm in the sunlight, 5-minute makeup could probably use some more powder. Like, this is not so much glowy as it is oily. She's gonna be an oily queen today. So the cemetery tour was very cool. I got to show you pieces of it. Tim is covered in cemetery dust, which I think means he's covered in human matter. I'm just saying.
Maybe so.
Maybe Poe. Maybe Edgar Allan Poe is with us in the room right now. We've already been to 2 stores. One had promise for bedroom stuff, but it just wasn't there. The other one had absolutely nothing. We're due more, but we're about to have some lunch. I guess I'm having a very indulgent day because I had the goat cheese avocado toast for breakfast, and now I'm about to have croque monsieur for lunch. But it's okay. It's okay. So the past few days, not the past few days, I updated yesterday, but guys, the number of furniture stores that we've been to in the past, I don't even know how many home goods we've been to. Probably at least 5, 6. Home Goods, Home Sense, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I hope you're able to hear me okay. We did find, you're fine. You're fine. We found one thing, okay? Do you see it back there? This is one gold nightstand. One gold nightstand. We have been to so many others trying to find its partner. It's like its mate. It's like its twin, but not like its evil twin.
And it's like this one's fellow, the exact opposite, in fact, of that. Not an evil version, but just, you know.
But anyway, yeah, we can't find it. We're hitting up one more Home Goods. One. I'm curious if this will be the one, but like, I did not think that nightstands would be the thing that was hard to find. Rugs, we kind of expected rugs would be difficult, right? Curtains are so hard to find. Every pair of curtains that we see in stores are white or cream or gray. Everything is white, cream, or gray. The rugs, white, cream, or gray. And I'm like, what if we want color? What if we want color? But yeah, rugs, curtains, nightstands have been so freaking difficult. I do think that we'll have an easier time finding a bookshelf. I don't think that should be too hard once we're ready to do that. We're looking maybe for a console table. I think we found something that could work for that. We just haven't officially decided yet. And I'm so tired. We've been to so many of these stores, but look, by the time you're watching this, we will have already gone to this store that we're on our way to right now. We are going to one more Home Goods before we go home. This is like the last shot. It's like the last hurrah. So if you could send some good vibes through the screen, and maybe my next update, I'll have 2 of these in the back seat. So I just went to the closing reception of an art gallery exhibit that somebody I know had photos in, and it's the one where it had some photos of me. So honestly, that was really crazy to see. Like, even though there were only like what 4x6s, still. And my friend was in there. She's the one who had the Baltimore as fuck shirt. Really, just amazing photos, amazing. And it's kind of cool to have photos of me like in my skates. And she said that I'm getting one of the 4x6s for free. So I'm very, very touched. Is it really vain that I want to buy a bigger size of that photo of me? Because I really like it. And it's very rare that I enjoy photos of myself, to be honest. But anyway, the past few days, like I didn't really like finish talking about when Tim and I were driving Oliver Creation looking for that freaking nightstand. Guys, we looked in so many different home goods. So many. Like, I want to say we visited like 10 different home goods stores. Nothing. Nobody had it. I was calling around to places. Nobody had it and everything like that. So I put something on like my personal Facebook just saying, hey guys, if any of you in your hometowns happen to be out in home goods, just keep an eye out for this thing. And so many of my friends, it was so sweet. Like, we're like, okay, I'm going to go to this one today and I'm going to look for you. And I'm talking like a good amount of people as far away as like Jersey or like Virginia or the middle of Pennsylvania. Like, people were like, yeah, I'm going to look for this thing for you. And I was really, really touched by it. And then today, my cousin messaged me and she found it. I cannot even tell you how excited I am to have two of these now. They are so beautiful, right? Look at this. Like, they are brass gold and they are stamped and they are gorgeous. Like, I love these so much. Hello. Sorry, I didn't talk too much today. We actually went out shopping again, if I'm being honest, for bedroom stuff, but we had a very good day finding stuff. I want to show you what we got. And I'm pretty pumped that a lot of it was via, what's the phrase I'm thinking of, like gift card. So a lot of it didn't even have to pay for, but let me show you what we got. So I know I showed you before, this is our comforter that we're basing a lot of the design off of, and you can flip it to the other side. So it has this. This is from Emma J. Shipley. This was like the big thing. So we got some good pillows to go with this. I really like this one. I love like these pops of orange and the kind of like mandala design. And then we got this one. I keep calling these like Frida Kahlo elephants, but like I love these tassels. I think the cats might destroy these, but I love these. Look at this. Isn't this super, super pretty? And then we got this. This is the big thing, the console table. It's so pretty. We were looking for something there. We're not sure what's going to go on top yet. We're thinking maybe some sort of a tray, but we're thinking we're going to move the cat stuff under there to kind of get it out of the way a little bit more, because this corner is just not used. And then I am obsessed with this mirror. It matches the nightstands. It is so, so, so pretty. It's like stamped brass, and I love this shape. Like, oh, it's the dream. And I'm pretty sure the only thing we had to pay for was the console table, which was arguably the most expensive part. But the fact that the mirror was originally $80, got it for free with gift cards. The pillows were like $25 each, got them for free. So I'm pretty freaking happy with how much stuff we got. And if you saw like the wallpaper, we taped up a piece of wallpaper. So wait, let me show you. We have that peel and stick wallpaper elsewhere in the house. So it's a little hard to see, but in our pantry closet, we have, you can see it down there, this wallpaper, and we had some left over, and we're thinking that maybe that might look good, you know, behind the console. I just can't decide yet if that's kind of like the vibe. I don't know what we want to do, because the walls are going to be kind of a deep teal. So I'm trying to figure out if like pink would go great with that, but we'll figure it out. But we're definitely going to put some wallpaper in that like little nook to make it stand out. I don't know. It's just like, it's been so long since I've had any motivation to do any kind of decorating, if I'm being honest. And we've never paid attention to the bedroom. So I'm just excited. I don't know. It feels good to have like a project, even if it's an expensive project that is going to be the death of me. Also, I didn't update on this, but we are still selling tickets for our fundraiser. Like I had mentioned, it is now 11 days away and we are more than 50% sold out. I can't wait to show you guys that fundraiser. I'm so excited. So I'm super anxious because you guys, we've had these on the wall for like, what, a week now? Has it been a week?
About a week.
They all look the same in the camera right now, don't they? Yeah. So we finally decided on totally teal, right? Which is this one right here.
Put a swatch next to them.
We just got a little sample so I could see, but doesn't it suddenly look like really blue? We wanted like a deep moody teal. This looks so blue. So should I put it here?
Yep, put it next to the swatches and then. Nice color.
That's so blue. That's like turquoise like aqua, isn't it? It's officially painting day. We are cleaning up the room a little bit and then we're gonna get started. We are gonna go with that color because it looks much nicer in the light of day after 3 coats. That's the only part I'm worried about, but let's do this. I hope you can hear me over the multiple fans, but we do have 2 coats on here now. It's so hard to see. It is very, very freaking uneven. I think we're gonna have to do at least 3. Oh, zoom, focus. There we go. I think we're gonna have to do at least 3, if not 4 coats, because you can see it's dry. And we're doing like, you know, thin layers, like multiple thin layers, but it's like, you can see it's very splotchy. Yeah, it looks like we're intentionally trying to make it like boho shabby chic. We are not. I can tell you that for sure. 4 coats of paint. 4 coats of paint. I'm exhausted. It is currently 7:12 p.m. We woke up at 7 a.m. and started running. So we've been doing this for about 12 hours. 12 hours for one room. But I mean, I have to admit, it looks really good. The color is like a super rich blue. If you see any like discoloration, it's because it's still, you know, it's still drying, but like it's looking really, really good. I like how the white pops against it. Everything's gonna look great. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Hello, it is Wednesday already. It is Wednesday the 24th. I can't believe like this month is almost over. It feels so crazy to me, but I wanted to show you all the bedroom, like where we've left off, where we are right now. I want to kind of show you, like, we're not there yet. It's not finished yet, but it's on the way. It's looking pretty good. But also I have to show you this. So I had to go into the office today. So I decided to braid my hair and I had it kind of like in little buns like this on the back of my head. So when I took it down, I was like, oh, look at that. That's crazy. And then this one is like going rogue. Look at it. It's just like, what do I do? Like, this is not a normal hairstyle. Or is it? Am I a fashion trendsetter? Okay, let me show you the bedroom. We got a few more pieces. There's a few more to go even, but let me show you. So here is where we are right now. The paint honestly is looking fantastic. Like, the color is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I feel like it does have kind of a richness to it, and I like that we kept everything popped in white. But look at these. Look at my snake lamps. Aren't these absolutely freaking amazing? If I can link these down below, I will. I will say the lamps were a bit of a splurge, but I did have a gift card. So I think that they are worth every penny. I feel like they add kind of like height to the room a little bit. We also got several pillows, which I think I'd shown you, which I think looks really good. Like, I'm going for mixed prints and maximalism and things like that here. Now this area is very much a work in progress, but we did get this really pretty console table. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's like a very dark teal. I love these little handles, I guess. And we put the cat stuff under here. We do have some art and a mirror back there, and we are going to be putting wallpaper here, and also, forgive my messy closet, here. This is such a weird little area. I think I've talked about it, that we haven't really known what to do with it, but we're definitely going to put some wallpaper there. Another eventual project is going to be replacing these closet doors. I've never really liked them. I don't despise them, so that's why I'm like, that's going to be eventually, because it's going to be an expensive job. But other than that, I'm very happy with the way it's turning out. It's just, you know, it's a labor of love, and also like it just makes me happy because I think I mentioned this, but in the past we've always spent so much time decorating every other portion of the house that everyone else is going to see. But guess what? We see this room every single night. So I want it to look nice. I want it to feel good. I want it to be cool. Oh my gosh, Piper is being such a little love bug right now. What is this? But I'm really excited. I've really been having fun with this. It came together really fast. Curtains. Good God, curtains are impossible to find. Like, impossible to choose. Same thing with a rug. Those are the two things that we're having the hardest times picking, because I think we both have kind of like differing opinions on those. Good, this cat, man. But I know we'll get there. It's not a rush, you know, but we are both really pumped with the way it looks right now, and it's gonna just get better. So this weekend, I'm already looking forward to the weekend, yes. We don't have any major plans. We do have a friend's birthday party, but other than that, nothing. We might go see the new Twisters movie. I don't know, but we are 1 week away from today for our fundraiser. Already it's looking really good. I'm getting really excited because it's seeming like we might make a goal that I would like to. I don't even want to say it out loud, but because, you know, okay, we had to pay a certain amount for the roller skating rink where we're holding the fundraiser, right? And our goal is that any net proceeds, so we're going to pay ourselves back first for the rental of the rink because it's not cheap. Any proceeds after that are going to this animal rescue. And it's looking like we might hit a number that I really want to hit. Like, my goal is to hit a certain number to donate that amount. So fingers crossed, I think we'll get there. But yeah, that's it. I'm just really excited about this, and the wallpaper did come in today, so I don't know if we'll do that tonight. I have a feeling Tim's gonna get a bug up his butt and want to do it tonight, but I am so sleepy and I just want to relax, but we'll see. So I'm about to tackle a very small project. So, you know, the room is painted, we've got some stuff going on, and over there, I'm not going to let you see it yet, but we put up some wallpaper yesterday. Peel and stick wallpaper, which has become kind of the theme of the house. I have it behind all of my videos. It's the one with the eyeballs. We have it in our guest bathroom here. We have it in our closet upstairs. Like, we've become big fans of peel and stick wallpaper, so I am putting some in this little nook. So we never really knew what to do with it. It's a weird area. Like, let me see if I can show you like how skinny it is. Like, you can see me bumping. So what we think we're going to do is we are going to put, so this is the cat's litter box. It's on wheels now. We think we're going to wheel that into there and have that be a space, and we might put some shelves up just for the cats. Like, yes, this is an adult bedroom, but these are my children and I want them to have a happy life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the wallpaper here, and I figured we would do like a little before and after. This one is actually going to be hard because it's such a small space. It's going to be like 1.5 rolls. So matching up the design, what am I thinking? That really hurt. So the first piece is definitely very difficult because you have to get it lined up with the wall. The second piece I think is going to be just as difficult because I have to line up the design and line it up with the wall. I don't want to do this, but it shouldn't take too long. That's one thing that's kind of a bummer, is that we have all these half rolls of this paper. I'm also going to link this down below. This was very inexpensive and it's very cool. I'll show you close up, obviously, but we've got like a half roll here, but I don't want to do a half roll and then have to match it up and have like a horizontal seam. So we're using another roll, but we're saving all of this because we will reuse this for sure, like in a closet or somewhere else. You guys, that wasn't too painful, and I feel like it makes such a difference. Now it's time to look up close. Now we're going to ignore some areas up there where I didn't get the corner as close, but this is the wallpaper. It's so cool with my pink cheetahs, but the best part is how incredibly judgmental this leopard is. He is judging your every move. I really, really like this. And let me show you now the other side. Ah, we love it. We love it. We love it. Hi. So this is the new area by our bathroom. So we have the same wallpaper, but let me show you this gorgeous mirror. It matches our beautiful nightstands and it's brass. And then we got this console table with these really cute handles. This is like a deep green. Cat stuff is under there, but okay, this is messy, keep in mind, but having the wallpaper there and there just adds some like visual interest. So does the cat, but it just adds visual interest. Now I got to clean this all up. I am so happy. So I'm technically ending my July vlog on August 2nd, but that is because, guys, I'm exhausted. I am so tired. So I did have a work conference this week, and it was in Alexandria, Virginia, which is about, like with traffic, an hour and a half each way from Baltimore. So I was driving back and forth each day, which is a very long commute for me, considering that I do work from home. But on top of that, on Wednesday, as you just saw, we had our fundraiser. So you guys, I'm so blown away. The fundraiser sold out completely. It sold out, and we were able to donate $1,800 to the cause, which is the Animal Allies Rescue Foundation, and I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us, not just, I have to admit, not just for the charity aspect of it, but there were so many people there, and I didn't know most of them, and everyone was having such a good time. Like, I was genuinely surprised because I was so nervous when we were putting together, you know, the playlist. Like, what if everyone hates it? People had so much fun. They were skating, they were singing along, they were just having, like, the time of their life, and it kind of meant the world to me. You know, people were just, they were vibing, and I had several people come up to me and they're like, are you going to do this every month? And I was like, no, I will not. So we are going to try to do it quarterly, but I'm just so excited that it really went well. But I am going to end the vlog here. So I hope you all had a wonderful July. Thank you so much for coming with me. Please drop in the comments down below one great thing that happened to you in July, and if you don't want to talk about that, go ahead and vent in the comments. Tell me what sucked in July. You know, tell me any of it. I just want to hear from you so we can chat. But that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, because Piper's gonna be real sad if you don't give it a thumbs up. He's gonna be like, give it a thumbs up. Yes, I'm using my cat for clout. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next month. Bye from Piper.